Hey, what's up, guys? Let's do another trance effect. This one is going to be that kind of granular, stretchy one, and this is done with resampling. Let's give the meat of the track a play here so we know what we're working with. All right, let's just record. Let's use this old school technique, which is essentially recording what you hear and then affecting the audio coming back in. We'll make a new track, an external in, we'll go resampling. Resampling is what Ableton Live is hearing. It's very useful. So this is resampling. I'll turn that off, have it set to in, and then I will arm it to record, and I'll just record a section here. All right, so I have that. That there, I'll turn that off, or to auto, so we're not hearing the resampling bit. This is what we have, which is essentially what you just heard. But let's do some stuff with this here. So I want this to essentially be the transition, so I'll get rid of that. And what we can do is, we can do a lot. We can essentially do all sorts of stuff. Let's just start with some sort of stretching here. I'll bring this down here. That's just going to be the kind of dry, or like the unaffected signal, so I can take bits and pieces from it. I'll select that. And I'm going to maintain the warping algorithm here, and I'm going to select maybe tones. And what I'll do is I'll essentially... That work? Nope. How do you do that? Alt. Nope. Shift? Yes. So you hold Shift and you can actually warp it within the arrangement, which is pretty dope. Okay. We have that kind of thing going on. And we'll go texture. Different warp modes you can experiment with. Let's go beats with Trance. We'll go 32. No, I'm not going to do that. Let's just select texture. And okay, so that one is that. I'll just kind of set that like so. I'll create a new audio track here, and let's see what this one is. Let's play these both. All right, I'm just moving things about. Let's actually just loop that. Okay, got that. Maybe I can... Nope. Go texture. And within here, I can stretch that. So I'll just double click there, set that as a warp marker, and then move that like so. All right. All right, I want to kick. Very cool. Right, and it's all kind of, I'll just kind of organize this so we can see what's going on. I should actually do that. Okay, got that. Something like that. Okay, and we'll get that kick, but this kick right here will be reversed. Okay, and I'll just take that out. So we have this section here, and then we have this one, and we have this one. Right? What about this one? Okay, so this little piece I want to work on a bit. We can do something really cool within the clip here. I'll show you. We can go into envelope, the clip envelope, and we can select grain size, right? So we can do all sorts of stuff with the grain size, and this is relative to itself. Come on. Need more flux, maybe. That. Or maybe... That might be a little bit too much there. Right, and it's a basis of percentages, right? So we have the grain size here. It's a relative automation within this clip here. So we have the maximum grain size. Let's just dial in. I'm getting ahead of myself here. Let's just dial in the maximum grain size. Oh, maybe we'll go tones. No, I already tried that. Repitch or texture. Okay, so let's go back into, grain size, and we'll have this like 50%, which would be like, 53. Right? Okay, I want this to be in its own separate track now. And what about this? Maybe I'll make that a little less intense. Right? Okay. Okay, get rid of that. Okay, so let's have a kind of what we can do in this situation is we can group these. Always useful. Let's get a auto filter on this one, and each of these will have its own kind of separate filter, and each of them will kind of be panned differently as well. Okay, so let's just see what that kind of sounds like by itself. Nope. In context with the track, I should say. We'll high pass that. Okay, let's add the comb filter to that. To kind of accentuate. Very cool. And yeah, we need to get that EQ'd a little bit. And we can get some fades in there. So it's not like just ending. And maybe get that kick out of there, or that bass. Reverse kicks are always cool. And maybe we can compress this all together. And then give this a tiny bit of room with some reverb here. so, that like so. And this will have a delay because why not, right? So we can see how this is kind of getting advanced a little bit. Okay, this might want a filter that'll kind of sweep up. Something tells me that that might be a little bit needed. There. Curve that guy there. All right, and then maybe I can experiment. People tend to enjoy the experimentation aspect of these videos. Set that to near. Yeah. Just want that. That might work. Might work a little bit, and like a global EQ there, and then maybe some sort of auto filter. The resonance. Okay, something like that, and some volume automation. So using filters for everything, might not be what you are looking for, but if we just do a little bit of volume automation. And then we can transpose that down even more so, right? So we're building this complex kind of effect. And there's utilities that have this sort of thing, I guess, built into them. Right, and I kind of want to you know what I mean? Does that. It's not so much a tape stop effect, but you get a nice effect. And we can really dig into this, but the video would be kind of long. And yeah, that auto filter might not be what we're going for. And you know what? Maybe where are we at here? Yeah, I'll just duplicate and then bring that down even more so, just to kind of get that effect. And I'm just going by feel, because right. And what's going on with this one? Maybe I can have that set to complex. Complex can give an awesome effect too. Be a little bit too much, but you get the idea. Anyway, that is, how to make those really neat, stretchy, glitchy effects. I hope you enjoyed that video. I hope you learned stuff. Take care and have a good one.